night of the championship came. It was Purdue versus somebody, and the girls lost. Purdue women's basketball team lost. But the hype of this rioting thing had built up so big that kids were like, let's riot anyway. Yeah, let's riot. And so the year before, it had started positive. Like, we were all focused on Purdue and the championship and the victory. I mean, it was cool. It was awesome. This started just negative right off the bat. Like, it was just like, just burn stuff. Yeah, burn stuff. And so kids started going out in the street right in front of Cary Quad, just like they did last year, and started lighting stuff on fire. But this was like anything and everything they could get their hands on. They were ripping down trees, like guys were jumping on branches and trying to, like big branches, trying to rip them off, and like they were throwing furniture, like nice lobby furniture from like Cary Quad's furniture, like nice couches and love seats and stuff, just throwing in this fire. I mean, it was just nuts. They were just burning anything. Like, they would go in and break into the kids' dorms that were unlocked and like steal desks and chairs and just throw them into the fire. I saw a luminary Santa Claus being offered to the fire. I mean, at some point I saw a Coke machine come out of an apartment complex, and they wheeled that and they threw that in the fire. I'm like, this is insane. And I could see this from where I was standing in Owen Hall. The door I was looking at was facing the fire. And so soon the fire department shows up, and then the riot police show up, and like full guard, like the clear shields, the helmets. They form a perimeter, and soon the chief was like, everybody disperse and go home. Boo, boo. Like, disperse and go home, we will launch tear gas in 10 seconds. Like, oh, tear gas, this is going to be good. Boo, boo. And sure enough, 10 seconds later, here's boom, boom. And you just see kids like running, like, ah! Just pandemonium. And I kind of enjoyed that. I was like a stupid freshman, like, serves right. But then one of the RAs in our building was like, realized that we were downwind of where they launched the tear gas. And so we started running up and down the hallways, telling the kids that were still in the dorm, shut your windows, shut your windows. And it was a little too late, because there was whiffs that were coming through, and like I caught a little bit of it, and that tear gas is vicious. Like, if you can avoid that stuff, do. Because it just, any type of like sinus cavities, it just rips it. You just, it was rough. So we go back down to our posts at our doors. The kids like banging on the doors, like, listen. So they're like crying, snot's dripping out of anything and everything. Sorry, man. Should not been stupid. Like, checking in the front desk. Hope you have your ID. And so yeah, that ended that pretty abruptly. But then the next day, and it made national news. Yeah, that was a good thing. The next day, the president of the university gets on Boiler TV and makes this announcement and says, the rioting and the carrying ons that happened last night will not be tolerated. Anybody who is caught rioting will be expelled as of immediately. Like, dude, can you imagine if you're like a senior about to graduate, it's like your last semester, and like you're done. Like, whoa. And then to top it off, he's like, we've got pictures of students. If you can identify these students, we'll give you $1,000. $1,000 to a Purdue student, like to a college student? I mean, that is like winning the lottery. I'm like, dude, you turn your mom in for $1,000, but like they could have gotten the same results for like 2 free pizzas. Like, dude, I'm getting pizza out of you, man. Like, but $1,000, that's just crazy. So like it was, they had like, I don't know, 10 students' pictures. And this is prior to cell phones. So if you can imagine if cell phones